morning. I know I said I wouldn't come on, but I've just come off the school run, and as soon as I got back I started sweeping up the outside of my house because there was just bits of rubbish swirling around the front, so I thought I'll get that done. So I'll just wash some bits after breakfast and get that done. But what I was coming on to say was I've just had a conversation with some parents outside the school. Now, normally I don't talk to the parents outside school. I'm just sort of, I get into school and I get off to where I'm going or what I'm supposed to do, and I just get off, because normally the conversations I normally hear are just muggle chat, as in just, well, about certain things that I just don't want to feed into, and there's just I hear a lot of moaning outside the school gate. So I'm not one of them who has to be in the so-called clique at the school gates. I've talked about this before, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't talk to people if, you know, I resonated with some parents. But I'm a little bit older than some of the parents, not all the parents, and some of them are quite young, and I just, like I say, just go in, put Finn in, and then I just go. But today was different because I was stood there and I heard a lady, a lot younger than me, with pink hair, so I'm always looking at her hair because I love pink, and she was talking to a guy, and the conversation I heard out loud, and I was sort of listening, and then I decided to say something because I don't normally say anything, which was good because this girl was talking about something on Facebook. Yes, we all know what Facebook is. And something about, oh, I just heard her say something like, oh, people today, I don't know why people are so nasty. They've never got anything good to say. You know, they put, I don't know what this thing was that went up on Facebook, but it was just about, she said, oh, everyone might as well just hate me. She said, I just can't stand it that nobody, you know, wants to be, hi, good morning, you know, good things. It's always doom and gloom, which we know with a lot of people. So I sort of chimed in and said, oh, because I heard the guy say as well, oh, it's like that Piers Morgan. She said, oh, he gets on my nerves. So I chimed in then with, yeah, gets on my nerves as well, but I don't watch the news, I don't watch TV, and it's like the newspaper said, it's social media, so it's the media brainwashing everyone. I said it's fear-mongering all the time, you know, they never want anything good, and so on and so forth. And she was agreeing, and she was like, I know, why can't people just be like, morning, it's a great day today, blah, 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 blah. So we were just having a conversation about that. Then they started talking about TikTok was mentioned. Well, I know a lot of people use TikTok, and I'm not saying it's all bad, because, you know, we can say there's a lot of nefarious everywhere, but it depends how you use it. We know how they've been using it, but it just got into this little conversation where I thought, yeah, and she just said, I can't be doing with all this negativity, and I thought, my kind of person, you know, why others will just be cracking on with that sort of stuff that they do, you know, and they post all over Facebook, and it's all like doom and gloom. And yeah, I don't actually know what it was, but it was just nice that, you know, we say people are awakening faster today, and they are, and it's just nice that I've not heard them sort of conversations outside school, because I just normally hear the normal sort of mum chat, you know, and why is my kid not playing the part of something in the play, they should be playing the best part and all that, because I've heard that before, parents arguing about that. I'm like, who cares? Who cares? My son was a donkey, and my other son was a donkey in the nativity play. Who cares? He enjoyed it, he looked cute, but, you know, I'm not bothered if they weren't playing the main role. Anyway, but yeah, so I hope you get what I'm saying, but it was nice. So I know now that I'll probably end up talking to her again, because normally when I've been trying to suss people out at the school gates, I'm like, who would I resonate with here? Because of what I've heard before, it just doesn't normally resonate with me. Because I've had there was a lady I used to know just constantly moaning every day about the school, about just about everything. Like, some people have got nothing else better to do than moan, and then they wonder why, like I say, nothing's good happening, because they're just constantly moaning. And it's like, if they've not got something to moan about, their life's ended, you know what I mean, unless they're moaning. It's like, can we not bring some sort of positive vibes to the place, you know, because this is why the place has been so negative, because people are up in them thoughts. And it's what the girl was talking about as well, because she's going, oh, people's thoughts, and, you know, you don't know what people are saying this and people are saying that, you don't know what people are thinking, you know, inside and all that. That's why people should be careful what they're putting out, because they don't know people inside themselves. you know, and like I said, it was just a nice little conversation with the guy as well, who was agreeing on it, and I just thought, yeah, it wasn't a normal muggle conversation, so that was good. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed, you know, seeing that this morning. Yeah, and it's not, the sun's not out yet, it's still a bit sort of, it's been raining obviously, but I've got a lot of stuff to do today, so I'm just getting this bit out of the way, and then I'll see what today brings. But we'll be putting some intentions out for myself, which is, like I said before, basically prayers, if you want to say. But just need to empty this little owl, my cup of tea thing, my little tea strainer, when you can put your own herbal, you know, teas in, and stuff. Leave that to dry. But yeah, so it'd be nice to know, if I am stood at the gate sometimes, that you know, I know now that that's going to be another smile in the playground now. And yeah, like I said, it was just nice that she said, I'm sick of all this, I'm not even bothered if everyone hates me, because I'm sick of all this sort of, basically she was saying energy, she didn't say energy, but that's what she was talking about. So it was good to see. So yeah, I hope you're hearing more conversations like that, because it is all over. People are just fed up with, you know, as she was saying on Facebook, I mean, I don't go on unless I'm posting other stuff, but, you know, she just hates it, because, I mean, we know what Facebook is, but everyone's like, you know, mini monass. So mini monasses, you know, we're not into mini monasses. You know, people don't, it's not what people want to hear, especially after what's going on in 2020. You know, people are like, right, we're sick of this now. You know, we've got all this shit going on, you know, no matter what's going on. And you've just got people who just want to bring the tone down all the time. You know, so the more people spreading, you know, a bit more spirit and liveliness and zestness for life, instead of feeding into the media and everything else. And I mean the bad side of the media, it doesn't mean there isn't a good side, because there is, if you can get independent and people who are actually talking the truth. So, you know, I don't feed into all that, you know, everything's bad, because not everything's bad. As we know, a lot of things are controlled, but that control system is falling down. So once that control system falls down, even people going on about schools, well, I reckon that's going to be rebirth, just like everything else. But things take a bit of time. So it doesn't worry me about stuff like that. It doesn't worry me about stuff like that. Unless, you know, I see something going on in my area of something I don't agree with. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's a good conversation, and I'll see you soon. Bye.